Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the USF. And the Bulls headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The 49ers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football.
Turning it on! Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. There's a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The 49ers want to move quickly.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
With the catch, it's Hoffman. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the 49ers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Some misdirection with the counter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Hall will throw it. Rushes on him. Avoids pressure on the right. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The 49ers will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The Bulls offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got a man. It's Thurman. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the tight end.
Nice complimentary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. The Bulls line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Trying play action. On the run, fires downfield. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll try the right side. And he's dragged down. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Hall will throw it. Gets it out quickly. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the 49ers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Pulls and fires complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Keeps it on the option. Might have a chance. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He fires one deep over the middle. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The play action fake. Got his man. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Hall will throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The 49ers will bring the punt team onto the field. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Buys a little extra time. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on second and short. Now on first down from the 40. Rides to back and leaves it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Bulls will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Hall will throw it. Turns it loose. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender. You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They come through with the explosive play, and they'll have the first down, but we see a man who is slow to get up, and let's check on him. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run the draw. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got it. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the 49ers will try to pick it up on 4th down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And tackled there by the defense. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here. Makes the catch. It's Akbar. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Tight end now in motion. Smith wants to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's those kinds of mistakes that just drive you crazy. It can ruin a drive. The false start backs him up on 3rd and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
This USF offense will open this drive right here. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Smith dropping to pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Trying to pound it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, USF!
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. So just a short drive was needed, covering 21 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Charlotte's offense comes out to go on the attack. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And defensive coaches talk about it all the time, winning first down. And what that does for a defense, they win first down, they force second and long, they're ready for it. Nice job rushing the passer, getting the sack, and now putting them in an even more predictable situation, third and forever. Great job by this defense.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. And the ball squirts out deep in their own end.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
With the catch, it's Akbar. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Bulls have taken it inside the 20. Smith wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulls! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Gonna try to get it. Breaks into the open. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The 49ers want to crank the tempo.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
He leaves it with his back. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Hall will throw it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I'll I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions in the first half of this game. He's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute baller.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Handoff from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Bulls use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hall will throw it. Pulls it in. It's Hoffman. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2. And, man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quickly to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Thurman. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Now USC will call its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Hall will throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you up. Week 6. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. He'll start this drive firing. Right down the middle. The sure hands, it's Akbar. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. Here's a little room there. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Floating away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Bulls have it with a first and goal. They'll run it. It's Simon. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, South Florida. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The 49ers can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got the quick pass. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. They're going back to the ground. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. Draw play, quarterback keeps it.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Got a man, it's Tucker. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Off the play fake. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Off play action on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the big fella. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. He goes right back to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls it in with one hand. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pulls it in. It's Upshaw. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete in the middle. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense drags him down. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 10. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown Bulls! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They marched 58 yards for the touchdown on that one. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Hall will throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
The 49ers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. That defensive penalty was just what the doctor ordered for this offense. It's now 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Jumped on top of the pile. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Smith wants to throw. Gets it out fast. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Bulls will have it 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st down here for the offense. This time he wants to throw. He's got the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. That last completion left him with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Hopping over his man. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll leave it with the lone back. There's some room. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USF.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Running inside, it's Francis. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Tripped up for the tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got room at the 35. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
And the 49ers will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. On the run, it's Simon. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Smith dropping to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. The screen, he's got wheels. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Bulls are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snagged out of the air. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Simon. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. The run from the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. There he goes. That's and that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quick release by the QB. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The 49ers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Bulls will send out the punt unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The give, it's Francis. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. Maybe some room here. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The pull and throw off the RPO. Could not make his way to the corner. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Red pass, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side now. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. And the 49ers line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Got enough for the first. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.